Welcome everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Tate, and if you're new here, make sure to subscribe, like that like button, and comment if you are interested in any other videos. I do lifestyle, fitness, and fire videos if you're interested. So in today's video, I wanted to go over my 2024 New Year's goals, or resolutions as you may say, and I know everybody hears this term, but it's like, what is the actual meaning of it? Now, the actual New Year's resolution goal means it's a promise that you make to yourself to start either doing something good or to stop doing something bad on the first day of the year. Now, you can start now, which is what I've already started doing, just so it's easier on myself, just because I don't understand why we have to wait to the first of the New Year's to start doing something good. Now, the goals that I've already started doing is financial. So I started doing this because I feel like most people are hurting for money right now. Things of inflation and prices of everything are going up, and what we're getting paid is staying the same, so it's not really balancing out. So we're having to find that middle ground of like what we can spend our money on and what we can't, so that we can actually afford to live. I've been watching tons of videos and reading different things of going kind of minimalism for a year, and I know what you're thinking. You're like, oh, I love all my stuff, I'm not going to just give away everything and only have like this and this. That's not what I mean. It means only buying things you essentially need. So food, toiletries, your rent, where you live, your phone bill, things like of that nature, and not buying extra clothes that you don't need, extra books you don't need, just in terms of items like that. With this, it's good to set rules for yourself. This helps you to stay organized, so when the first of the year comes, you're not like, oh no, I don't know what to spot, I can't spend anything, and now you're freaking out, and then this goal just doesn't last, and you're still going over those bad patterns financially of buying just anything and everything. So set those rules, create a rule book for what you can spend money on and what you can't spend money on, and this will help you to just be more financially smarter. So my rules are allowing myself to go out to eat once a month and go somewhere and just go out and just enjoy being out and eating food. Now, another one is having at least one hobby or one like thing that I want to go out and do, and not limiting myself, because I don't want to just not absolutely do nothing and now I'm not enjoying life, I'm only sitting in the house, whatever. So one thing could be like going out to the movies. You've got at least one time to go out and eat food from somewhere, and another thing to go out and spend money and do something on. So going to the movies, going to a bookshop, but one thing that you actually enjoy doing and you can spend money on. Not a lot, but just a little bit where you can enjoy yourself for a little bit. Another thing to look at financially is subscriptions. What are you subscribed to? Because this can add up. I know a $10 subscription may not sound like a lot, but you start adding that $10 subscription. You start adding that $15 Amazon Prime subscription, and it all adds up. And now all of a sudden you're looking at $200 on monthly subscriptions that you don't really even use. I only say this because I started looking back at bank statements and realizing I had subscriptions that I don't even need or use, and one of them was like Time magazine. I don't even read magazines. Another one was a resume builder and cover letter, and I'm like, I used that once in the beginning of the year and I canceled it, but it never really canceled. So you have to look back at all these scam subscriptions that you use, and then they add you back, and it continues as a monthly charge for $50 or $23. So that was both of them. Another one that ties in with shopping is I use Poshmark, and this is like a thrifting, or you can sell used clothes, or you can sell your new clothes, and then you can buy in return. And my thing with Poshmark is I enjoy buying clothes, and then when I don't want them anymore, I sell them. And I realized this was becoming a very unhealthy habit because I was constantly buying items or things that I didn't need. So with this, it is simplifying my clothes and only getting items that I actually need. So right now, I've got 3 good pairs of jeans. I don't need any more. I've got a couple pairs of black leggings. I've got good pairs of workout leggings and shorts. And I've got good pairs of running shoes, gym shoes. I don't need anything more. All the items I have are good, but in my brain, I was thinking, oh, I need more. I need the latest whatever. And it ends up constantly spending money and feeling like the items you have aren't good enough when they are. So look at what you have because it is good, and only buy items that you actually need. So your socks, you've got a couple pairs of socks, you've been using them, and now all of a sudden there's holes through them. Underwear, you need to replace those. That is essential. You're using it. Running shoes, you start running in them and now there's holes. You get a new pair of running shoes. You can afford that. And it's just using items that you have instead of constantly spending to get more. Now, a next goal is more spiritual, and this has been growing closer to God in my journey in faith. I started posting more videos about it because I actually genuinely enjoyed growing closer and watching more videos and talking about what I'm learning and reading in the Bible. So for me, this is just understanding and reading more in the Bible, and I'm super excited for this because I have just been feeling very close and I want to continue this, and I would like to read more actually from the Bible. That is my spiritual goal. Now my next goal is more fitness related. So fitness and working out is nothing new, but I used to run cross country. I used to be a solid runner all the way to junior year of high school, but I started getting shin splints real bad and just everything was kind of going downhill, so I stopped running. And my goal with this is I would like to run another 5K again, so some sort of race somewhere close to me, and I want to do this. So I am starting to run little by little again so that next year I can perform and run in a race. My last and final New Year's goal is to read 20 books from my own personal library. I talked about this with not buying more books when you financially can't, but then going to the library and reading more so it's cheaper. I personally can definitely read 20 books from my own personal library and it will work out, or I could read more. So for me, that is not going out and buying more books that I don't need, but instead reading them all and then going and getting more. So I'm super excited for this. I'm super excited for this 2024 new year and what it has to bring, because next year will be a big year, and with Sam, my boyfriend, we will find out where we'll be stationed at and going next. So there'll potentially be a new place, new state with moving and just all that. So I'm just super excited for what the new year has to bring and the journey of it, and I can't wait to show you guys on how that all goes. So I hope you guys enjoy. Please stay tuned and just subscribe and watch for the next future videos. But until then, have an awesome day and an awesome December.